ask you, this is your very first start. How did it feel to be out there? Were you nervous at all? And if you were, how did you go about calming yourself down?
No, I wasn't that nervous, honestly. It's just a great opportunity to get out there. I was more excited and confident than nervous.
Seated all the way to the right.
Brandon, how did that first touchdown pass feel to you?
I mean, throwing a touchdown pass is always great. You know, it felt good. You know, Chris Evans was a great play call, and it worked out good.
Seated in the front left here, Steve.
Brandon, if you could talk about that play call a little bit. Did you see the mismatch before? Did you know that mismatch was going to be there? And talk about the reaction of your teammates after the touchdown. I guess Wilton came up to you.
Yeah, so I saw man coverage one-on-one with Chris. You know, I just read it out, gave him a chance on the play. I mean, he made a great catch, great play on the ball, and you know, all my teammates were excited. You know, I was excited, and it was a great feeling.
Standing all the way in the back right, Justin.
Ron, this one's for you. You know, with the change of a guy like a quarterback position, how much did that breathe some life into this offense? What felt differently, or what was making it work a little bit easier with Brandon back there?
I knew Brandon was hungry. He's been fighting each and every day since camp, and we knew what he was capable of. John was having a little bump in the road, and I knew Brandon was going to come in and pick it up. That's what they do as teammates. I see them push each other each and every day. So we knew Brandon was going to come in and make some light on his day.
Brandon, did you feel that way when you came in? That was your opportunity to kind of spark things?
Yeah, I mean, I felt confidence in my teammates. You know, they showed a lot of confidence in me, and you know that ultimately came back into me. I felt a lot of confidence too, and just rolled.
Front row, all the way to the left, Larry.
Brandon, who said you were going in? What was said exactly, if you can remember, and how did it feel inside?
Yeah, so I just remember, I'm not sure it was in the first quarter sometime or not, but they just told me to get warmed up, and then when we got the ball, I was just standing next to Harbaugh, and he said, "Let's go, you're in." So.
All right, seated back towards the right, Rachel.
Brennan, you said you entered this game confident, excited. What helped you build your confidence to get to that point where you said, "All right, I'm ready to go in"?
Yeah, big part of it is preparation. You know, ever since Wilton went down, I stepped into the backup role, and ever since then, I've been preparing like I'm the starting QB. You know, you always got to be ready, one play away. So preparation made me feel confident.
Seated front left, Steve.
This is for both Karan and Brandon. The blocking looked to be much better today. If you could both break down what was different about not only the offensive line, but all the overall blocking in this game.
Yeah, my boys had something to prove. They had an S on their chest. You know, we got a little dominated last week against Penn State, had some troubles, and we knew we were better than that, and we knew what we were capable of, and I think it was good to hit adversity and bounce back. And those guys are tremendous at bouncing back off of adversity, and that's what they did today. Proud of those guys.
And Brandon, what did you see from pass pro?
Yeah, the protection was great all day. You know, we had a great game plan coming into the game, and I mean, we executed it perfectly, and it was great protection all day.
Middle towards the back, Kevin.
Yeah. Karan, you were saying you had something to prove after last week. What was this last week of practice like for you guys? Anything more attention to detail, or what was it? How did you take it?
Just attitude. This week I talked a lot about having good vibes, and this week we definitely had a great attitude going into the week of practice. All week of practice, you know, guys were just bouncing around, happy, excited to be out there, and it was a lot more than sometimes it can be, especially after a loss. So to see a group of guys bounce back like that and have a good attitude and not be so serious and actually loosen up and try and learn from their mistakes was great.
Front row, middle, John.
Brandon, how much better of a quarterback are you now than, say, in fall camp, and in what ways?
I mean, honestly, I've gotten better every single day since camp. You know, I've come a far way since camp. As far as communication goes, to the O-line, to all the players on the team, I think the biggest step I made was my communication so far.